get this kicked off. How's everyone doing today? Oh, it's up Prime 4th. Yeah, alright. I'll try to figure out how to use Gar Saxon and LSTB someday. We'll get there. And I need to set up transitions to actually kick into LSTB correctly. Is it easier video back out? I thought it was supposed to be. I had it set to upload as I was headed to the hospital. Guess we're not quite there yet. So I don't know. Weird. Huh. Alright, it's all good. I'll have it up by takes like a couple of hours to render out, like another hour to upload, so earliest could be out as like a couple hours after the stream was over. 2 or 3, but I might as well just put it up in the morning. I don't know, nighttime videos just seem to do so poorly. Alright. Alright, let's do this. How are we looking today? So this is... I know that the early phases I tend to say are boring, but this is still a fight that I'm looking forward to just because the last battle that we did this, that setup felt like as close as we can get to solving this mission reliably. Once again, I guess I forgot my glasses. It's been a weird day. Yeah, so this is the Gas Ahsoka mission. The goal of last time was to figure out a way to keep Ahsoka alive to phase 3. That didn't happen. My Ahsoka, not quite the strongest, so maybe she's just not quite up to snuff for that type of goal. What's up, Duran? Yeah, I don't know. She got to phase 2, which is the first, but she wasn't quite able to make it through that. But all that being said, this gas bonding that we have, we fought against the hardest way possible, or I think is the hardest way possible. We completely crushed it. So, feeling pretty good about that. Except for the part where I think I just stole a mod off of him and put it on Ahsoka. Definitely just... The only thing that there is to say here, there's 2 concerns. First off, this is going to be an RNG mission, unfortunately, because we are all about this daze. As long as we can daze the B1 that will daze you with the basic attack, the B1 commander, that it should be an automatic 3 out of 4. 4 to 4 is a whole different scenario, but again, we're actually still just relying on that daze so that we can control Dooku. So it's really tough to say, right? Because LSTB doesn't really seem to have cheated on potency at all, or tenacity at all. So like, you know, my Echo has been around 70-75% potency. Gas is at about 69. It hasn't caused any issues yet. We're going to be dealing with the 50% chance to resist, but it's like, do we need to try to cheat this number up at all for the sake of consistency, right? Because we don't know exactly how much they're working with, right? So like, it really feels like every stat matters here. Like the speed, I remember seeing really, really close. Like we barely outsped that commander droid. So like, even a change like this, I'm actually really concerned and like not really willing to make that. 60 Aldemods? God, dude. I'm actually really excited for tomorrow. By the way, they did recently do an announcement. I put up a post in the forums just saying like, they said that this cadence for Galactic Challenges is supposed to just be a short-term thing. Which, by the way, Dojo's been like, just an insanely nice breath of fresh air, I feel like. Dude, we got a developer post, 2 developer posts just straight up like, hey, you guys are wrong, here's some kit math. And like, you know what? I am 100% here for that. Like, absolutely. Oh, is YouTube being dumb again? Hey, what's up, YouTube chat? Sorry. For whatever reason, Streamlabs hates you all, so what's up, Exo, Jimmy, Sam? Yeah, Doja Fett has been 10 out of 10 so far. And so, yeah, like, he just straight up said, like, hey, currently it's going to be on the weekends. We're having some tools issues. Not going to be that way long term. And so, I don't know. My general sentiment is I feel like they might just not want to run reruns or repeats. And, right, so, like, let's think this through, right? In my opinion, like, if you just go look at... So we've got Galactic Challenges running once a week. And generally speaking, the way that these rewards are doled out for, was it these guys? Where's the 9? So these are the main pace setters for this. So like, we're getting 19 once a week. So that's essentially 2 per week most weeks, and then we'll hit a reset back to 0, and then that week we'll be back to 1. So if we just get galactic challenges twice a week instead of once a week, we'll at least be... there'll be more to do more often. Technically, we're still, like... And I'm assuming, by the way, that if we get galactic challenges twice as often as we have it now, this will probably be half rewards. That might not be true. We might just get, 4 a week instead of 2, which, of course, I'm here for. Right, but, like, I would still rather... Like, we could have already had a second 6D mod by now if the first half of this was doled out early. So... Get a potency cross last time. I'm thinking about it, because I feel like my gas also came extremely close to dying, so that's why we really have to, like, thread the needle here. Speed, I don't want to go any lower on. The speed, I feel like we were, like, razor's edge of where we needed to be. Crit chance, we get the plus 50%, so crit chance is absolutely not a concern here. If we could get some potency... No... I mean, we got about 3% there. Are we just... look, ooh. Probably more damage, but less health. I don't know, let's just run a repeat of last time's mods. I went back and made sure I grabbed all the right ones, so... Alright, let's give this a shot. I could have sworn I was in the LSTB. Alright, let me make sure. I actually almost want to pull that up alongside here just to make sure I do this right. So we were focusing on the B1 mostly. I'm pretty sure at the start of phase 3, I just immediately hit the event ability. Here, I'll get this on screen instead of staring blankly into nothing happening. Because so far, like, if there was any mission that was going to steal CM waves entirely, it was like this, and it's like Elite Dooku. Shut up. Elite Dooku in phase 3, right? Here we go. Let's get desktop. Share. Fast. Right, we got a... Alright, so wave 1, I'm pretty sure we were just hitting B1. Checks out. Gas is going to get toppled. That's expected. We're just trying to get stacks off of him. So danger. I'm pretty sure with Ahsoka, we were just hitting B2. Did I actually just go? I think because I feel like if we went for B1 here, if he was only on single stack. Okay, he's on double stack. We could just basic there and double cleanse, right? You would have to basic here. I don't know what you're talking about. Just hit basic. I'm just explaining for people. Literally just basic. Dude. Okay. You got there. Wave 2, I'm pretty sure. So the wave 2 comp might be different as well. Right? But yeah, it's just this duo was just way too much damage for her to be able to take. I'm pretty sure just got... I wonder... Could that turn have been better? So if we did special on B2... Right, so like the special was like, because Sniper Droid's spooky scary, whatever. But we would have still had protection up if we did it on B2. He would have dispelled. It's like we would have had... He might have actually gotten him toppled. Huh. I mean, we killed him. Like that's... good, but she might not have died here. Assuming we fight this wave again, I might try that differently this time. I mean, again, we won last time, so I don't know if we should even really change anything, but... Oh, I tried to basic off the offense down. I mean, she was already pretty close to full, so one basic put us at 100% anyway. Yeah. That's just rough. Again, it's just her stats being pretty low. Like, her being fairly low relic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just did the invincibility. This is what scares me here, is this is the perfect follow-up, because this is the days we need. I don't know for sure if the AI will always AoE second, or if there's an RNG risk that the AI might kick, right? Like, because the invincibility, I think, like, did a lot of good for us here. That's some damage. Please. I'm working on it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as long as we do the AoE, right? Like, we need the AoE, we need this. This is the money shot right here, right? This is what made this so insane last time, so... Okay, let's do this. That's not the screen. There we go. Whew. Watch this just be the easier one. Like, all of this talk was just for nothing. Alright, we're aiming at B1. I mean, did we do special last time? I don't know if it really matters if we do or not. Why are we not toppled yet? Probably because he's... Maybe it didn't happen last time? Okay, so if we basic here, then B1 just goes down. This would be... We really need to topple here, by the way. So I almost don't... Like, we'll kill the B1, but we really need to just have Ahsoka let us stand back up in time. See... I don't think we kill B2. Like, yeah, we could get a bunch of stacks off of him, but we want... This is for Ahsoka. This is Ahsoka's time here. So let's just come over here for a little bit. And, like, we're not heal tanking it either, so I kind of just want to keep wasting damage up here. Basically, this is 100% health. Each of these droid battalion stacks is 20% health back to Ahsoka, so we don't want to waste any of it. That being said, though, they haven't really done anything to her yet. The hell is happening? There? Yeah, Tommy. So, Ahsoka special, I'm not a huge fan of when she's sitting, just because, right, like, we're gonna get double basics either way, and, like, it's 15% health versus 20% health. Like, I guess it depends on the scenario, right? So, like, there's nothing we needed to dispel here. Like, if she had days and you special, then you're not gonna get the self-cleanse stuff. Like, we could here. It's more just a thing of I don't like spending abilities if we don't need to. Let's just keep healing ourselves up. This is such a weird sit down. Like, what is happening? He hasn't done the days once. What? Okay. Why not? Alright, so we got full protection going into the next wave. Can't be mad about that. Alright, this is the same wave 2 as last time. So I assume it would still be ideal to just go for sniper right now for the double hit, for the max cooldown increase. Only thing we lose by doing that is we're not going to be them more, but let's try it. Again, kind of like... No. We talked about this. Okay, let's try this. We are going to take away some B2 stacks. Might actually hurt Ahsoka's chance of staying alive, but... So, that's different as well. So he can ignore taunt, so I would actually call that a really good RNG for us there. Right? That was what toppled Gas last time, and he can't damage Ahsoka when she's low, so I feel like Ahsoka's gonna live here, and I feel like that's kind of like illegitimately gained. I feel like that wasn't. I don't know. Ahsoka is probably gonna reach wave 3 now, and I'm not really gonna read it because I feel like that's just kind of cheating. Oh well. This kind of just invalidates the whole thing for me, to be honest, now, because it's like, this was the original plan, right? Is if Ahsoka stays alive until phase 3, then we're guaranteed to survive through the days. So like, yay, we got the goal from last time, but now that we did the thing from last time, I guess what I will say is this end result clears out that negative 15% RNG. Also, killing the B2 with Gas is better, because now we get to just open with Gas instead. Alright, so we did this aiming at Beal. Let's really, really hope that we're gonna do the AoE. Got the days. Looking pretty good. We are actually pretty low on Gas. This is actually probably the one different thing, is that like a Gas sit down could happen really, really early here where it normally wouldn't have. Which is... Okay, so if we Ahsoka special him first, then we can chain a double hit off of there and take out both of these droid battalions. I guess the issue is, like, if we were ever gonna hope to keep Ahsoka alive, it's not quite gonna be able to happen. Like, she's just gonna be on single basic, which isn't for her. Let's just stick with the plan. Or she could miss. Hasn't she missed like 3 times today? Yeah, she should just be. Well, that sucks. So as long as we kick, we can continue to chain damage here. I think we should be okay. We don't... So, we have an extra cast. If we do it, we'll kind of waste it, but... Okay, so we can basic and then target him to make sure that we hit him. If we don't, or if we don't kill him, that is kind of tragic for us potentially. But at the same time, I really don't want to use specials if we don't need to. I mean, if they're dazed, we reduce the cooldowns by 1. The first basic shouldn't kill him over here, so we could use... If we go into last wave with us down, though, it's tragic. We're 3 out of 4 easily. Fine. Let's play it safe. I don't think we're getting it back. I should have just done basic. I didn't want people to yell at me like, why didn't you press the button? But we are in Spooky Town now. I should have just done basic. Did we just land double 35% chances to get counterattack there? And we're ability blocked now, just for good measure. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. If we got the kill on him, that actually would have been a really sick rally. If we got the kill on him, we actually might have been able to resolve that. Okay. So straight up, using the AoE there instead of basic. I mean, right, like, if I used basic on the commander and we didn't kill him, that might have gotten scary. It's hard to say, but I think that my original call is correct. I think we need to hold that AoE. That you have to have that AoE days to start off for. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Guess it's time to update. That is the first -1. Yeah, it's a really fun mission. What were the mods we ended up using? It's actually, I'm pretty sure the same mods as last time. I'll toss it in just for good measure. I like what I titled this section Gas Solo. And now Ahsoka's actually just like able to hang in there. Alright, so this is the stat line. Again, I think this modding would have at least had a chance to compete in phase 4 or wave 4, right? The only reason that we didn't is because we went into the last wave without the AoE. This offense seems, I mean, you know, relevant enough, right? We need to be able to kill them. But more importantly, I think, is the speed here, because we need to be able to outspeed their second turn on wave 3. Their B2 is going to get angry, and their B1 is going to go, and that's going to push our gas back to 100% before that commander can go and daze him. In this case, again, Ahsoka getting to wave 3, I think under normal conditions, I think she's probably still going to get killed in wave 2. Again, Sniper deciding to shoot her just kind of made that a bit of a fraudulent run. Her surviving was ill-gotten. But we got a speed primary with percent offense, percent health focus, percent health primary in the cross, just because most of this time, Gas is going to have to be brawling it out to stay alive. Is there a case for not hitting the Sniper? I'm assuming you're talking about in wave 2 or wave 3. In wave 2, I think just hitting the Sniper is a big concern for me because we need to be able to control him. Oh, wave 4. So, Dooku, you don't want to hit. I mean, so the answer to the question is you shouldn't have to make that choice in the first place. We should just be hitting AoE every single time. You just need to have that cooldown primed. I would just played it safe by using the kick for the triple damage or double damage on the B1 commander, and that's what cost me. Because as long as we were able to do the double hit basic on the commando trooper, commando droid? Where's the boy at? Is he literally the last one in this list? But I just go past. So I'm pretty sure his basic makes offense 1. I just want to confirm that. Yeah, always gain offense up. So, like, in terms of potential counterattacks, Asajj stun, Dooku stun plus buff immunity. I don't know. I still think giving everyone offense up would also be really, really bad. Again, I think it's just I would answer that with saying don't go into wave 4 with your AoE down, otherwise it's auto loss. Okay, let's run. Let's do Luke next. Yes. And now let's test JTR, because JTR this Droideka thing is bugging me. I don't know if I want to try to like bump everyone's speeds up to beat him out, or I already checked my JTR or my R2's modding actually, and like I do not have the right type of mods to get him faster. God, my crit chance mods are actually so pathetic. Like I actually just got this one a few hours ago. I was so close to being like so excited about this, and then we rolled a flat health in the last one. This was already my best crit chance set mod, like pretty much ever. But then we hit the 20 on the first 4 roll, so you're looking at a 3 chance match. Like the rolls are kind of like 75, 60-ish%, but still, like you hit percent offense on here, and it's just like, all right, we're in business. I actually still think I'm probably gonna have to take this to like 6D at minimum, just to try to. Right, like, if this is the best mod of, like, any slot, straight up, just telling you. Like, this is, like, close, but I don't know. I feel like this is a mod that I want to try to resuscitate. See if we can hit the speed, but more importantly, try to get a couple of these stat rolls going. But yeah. So, like, there's a 20% chance that Droideka, assuming that it's random, which we don't know for sure, but if Droideka aims at JTR when he activates his shield, then it could automatically cause B2 to get to, or to activate, 40% chance when an ally is evaded. If that happens, then we're dealing with some weird RNG territory of like, what if B2 activates and we get really, really bad buff immunity suddenly? Those are like really long odds, but that is something I'm going to think about for next time, is I've done that Geos fight. I almost wonder if I'd rather just make like a side guide for like, you know, that JTR guide was built specifically like thinking that that wave 3 comp was the hardest, and like it is, but maybe I need to give phase 1 and phase 2 a little bit more specific treatment than I did, aside from just saying, oh, it's easier, which like it is, but just because it's easier doesn't mean it doesn't have its own detailing. Ahsoka doesn't need to die. I have already tried to tank stack her before, believe me. That was actually why I assumed for the longest time that she couldn't be kept alive. It's because I had like full-blown tank modded her and everything, and just been, and she still couldn't stay alive. It was mostly just that we need to target the B1s to make them weaker, and also just focus on spamming basics with her so that she can heal tank. Yeah, I've like fully tank modded Ahsoka, like Scion defense mod style. Alright, so the rules are still true here. This is going to be a Geos fight, and this is going to be the single B2 with Droideka and Magna fight. Let's just jump in. So basically the way this is going to go, the reason why I ended up pulling that last video down is because people were hitting Flamethrower. Assuming this comp is going to be the same as the footage that I checked, it should still just be what it is. So it's a single B2 comp. It's not. Huh, so we do have the speed lead. This could be a situation where I'd want to use Flamethrower first. We're double B2 single sniper instead of double B2 double sniper. But there's no Magna, right? Alright, let's just do this then. So, still same rules. We don't want to aim at a B2 because we don't want to basic and potentially re-anger the other B2, right? Like, if we expose this guy and we're aiming at this guy, then we'll potentially lose that benefit. So let's just aim at sniper. Whole bunch of RNG coming in. It looked like we exposed both of them, but they didn't exactly stay controlled. Interesting. I want to take a look at that after the fact, as I feel like we hit everything we were supposed to. I wonder. So, I think we can see their team's ordering based on my keyboard bindings here. So I wonder if 5 and 6 here actually have a chance to re-anger them after the expose pulls them back off. Okay, so in this case, it's going to be a minute before we can get JTR cleansed off. We have Sniper Droid exposed, and most of our team should be on TM priority here. So I feel like it might be better to just go for the days on this B2. We can try to just keep juggling this Sniper Droid. Because we got the early buff immunities, this 3PO Mass Assist is actually going to be fairly weak. It might be good to just stick it on BB-8, actually. Yeah, let's pull you back a little bit here. We don't have the offense down here yet, so we might want to aim over there. His hit is a little bit worrisome. R2 and BB-8 have seen some better days. Alright, he's dazed. Yeah, I think the best bang for our buck here is we've got to give it to either BB-8 or Finn to actually get someone to attack. BB-8 call someone and get them to crit. Hopefully we don't have 3PO follow up. Otherwise we'd kind of just lost a bit of value there. Well, I mean, I did say. Okay. We can still guerrilla tactics this out a little bit. We have this sniper droid still in detention. This BB-8 already had translation. Oh wait, did he? If he did, that's true. I could have sworn that it was triple buff immunity and non-buff, but if that is true, then yes, absolutely. I mean, not that it matters that much giving Finn translation, but yeah, I would still agree. I mean, calling BB-8's a little bit of a waste. I'm almost tempted to call R2 just to get him cleansed, right? Because we're not getting translation. Okay, the big question right now. I'm pretty sure that the execute can't be evaded, but I'm pretty sure the ability itself can. So we actually could just put the stealth on. So I was gonna say we could put it on BB-8, but there's also the part where do we need a fan grenade? Actually, do we need to? So we get R2's single turn. Then we have Finn, who only has a chance to throw a grenade. And then I'm pretty sure Sniper's going to go and we don't get to control it. Like, our turn meter's range should end because of the 3PO assist being a bit scuffed. So I think we kind of have to smoke screen. Let's do it on JTR. Let's just embrace some more RNG. Right? I would rather just get everyone 3POs exposed. Like, we don't have triple translate to worry about defending here, so for the most part, I would rather just see our stats look in much better shape than it does. Okay. This is such a weird way for this fight to play out. Okay, we did pull him off, actually, so we didn't even get to go. Sniper Droid is still in purgatory, although we do need to start worrying about killing him before this turns into a 15 stack play. I think JTR should be one move away from Mind Tricks, which would be a great way to sow his role. We're at 2 turns. She was debuffed on the first play. Fair enough. There is a decent chance that this Sniper Droid might actually sneak ahead of our 2 droids here. Be exposed. Not bad. Alright, from here, this should be easy at 4-0. I think we're out of the woods. We're out of the woods, but we still... His next turn is the turn, so let's not go through that, shall we? Okay. Should be smooth rolling from here. So that was actually fairly close to that bad possible opening I was talking about, but I was expecting that to come from, like, Droideka aiming at R2. It did look like... I'm pretty sure we exposed both B2 and the Sniper, and the B2 still got to go, so I do want to see if that's like a mechanical thing that happened there. We're not even on triple translate, so let's just call DB. I'm pretty sure we're on Illuminated Destiny, so the rest of this doesn't really match. Let's aim it away from him. Why is that commando so tanky? Did we just never expose him? Alright, BB-8's pretty close to full. Alright, let's just swap over to BB-8. We'll start off with IE. Yeah. That's why we got some potency modding on BB-8 there. Look at this. This is just gross. Alright, we got the days on B2, so we could just ignore him. I'm probably still just going to kill him first, so we can just start AoE spamming our butts off. Alright. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? Slight bummer. We do call this. We're not going to get the assist call, but if we don't do that, then we're potentially just going to have B2 wipe away everyone else's translate except for JTR. So let's just keep it safe here. I guess she can gain some TM, so we might as well daze her for good measure. Too much here. If this was 8 stack instead of 9, that would have been a 1-shot on the first grenade hit. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've got that by now. Surely. Yeah, we do. Pretty much ready to go. That's just basic. Aim, song, and dance. That is good, but also not a wave where this really matters, right? Let's aim it at Magna Guard just to get the confuse on him just in case, so we can AoE spam shamelessly. That actually, so I was trying to think about how I wanted to plan out LSTB guides, and I think instead of doing a team guide, I think my next 2 videos, I want to do, like, A, I'll just talk about my comps first, just so I have that for people to refer to. B, I think I should just want to make an enemy guide. I think more than anything, knowing the game plan for, like, okay, this wave does have Magna Guard, or this wave has 1 sniper or 2, or double B2 or 1, right? Like, I feel like that might be more productive. Because once you know that game plan, you'll be able to drive any team more successfully. Alright, should be pretty good shape. We're kind of killing this quick, so let's try to make sure we get Illuminated Destiny up first. Alright, we're close. Pop a basic here, we'll pop a Fin Grenade. Okay. Final comp is... Okay, we got a little bit of resistance here. Let's see. Who we want to protect him? Let's stealth on BB-8. We're not going to be popping Fin Grenade for a while. Alright, you need to sit. Even if he counterattacks us, we get the confuse established, so that's... Oh, right. Well, we get the expose, so that saved us, but... God, I always... I'm getting this and Kalani mixed up. Be droid racist. God, this is really killing my vibe. We don't get to... Just AoE our butts off. Don't consider it. Alright. Even if he just pops basic now, he will still one-shot somebody. Let's just... I knew that that first AoE hit wasn't going to kill him. For whatever reason, the exposes just feel like they're falling short today. Alright, our number 1 goal right now. Have to kill T-Series. Alright, we can just auto out of it. Alright, so that was a fairly messy start. Let's take a look at that. I do want to see, because I'm pretty sure I saw the triple expose. That should have been us being in control, but then one of them went anyway. Where is the start of the fight? So I guess, like, even with all that RNG happening with the B2s getting to go, we still had complete control on the sniper too. Point that out. If that is just what the flamethrower opener has to offer to you. The TM priority, like, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I'm gonna assume, pick on over here. Part of what happened there is, of course, the B2s, if they get mad enough, are going to get higher priority on us. But actually, once they both activate once, they cannot go before us again. Ah, one missed. The one missed, and then that one probably got dodged by by JTR here with the foresight. 40% chance for that to activate him. Just to give you an idea of the odds that we're looking at here. So he actually reactivated himself as well. So that's two 40% chances hitting based on that foresight. Assuming that it wasn't just calculating that early from the counterattacks, which it might have. But I'm pretty sure it would have waited until the actual BB-8 hit land to say, you know, the Relentless Pursuit or whatever. Relentless Pursuit is illusion from, what is it? Relentless Barrage. Alright. Another thing I want to check here. I mean, yeah, you can see, like, that getting this exposed on this sniper droid bought us so much time. Because usually, like, yes, getting all of this buff immunity sucks, but the thing that usually does you in, which, by the way, that BB-8 counter chance that I told you to do in that mod video, that is why that's here. Right, BB-8, JTR both got the self-cleanse. And that's why, like, they got it again, and we got two people off of it again. Another thing I want to check here is... Yeah, so that C-3PO turn definitely should have been a call on Finn. That actually was a little bit of a weaker opener than we could have had as well. Yeah, for sure. Good call. You're right. Alright, so slight mistake made there, but we still got through it. But, yeah, I guess that was a good example of, like, you know, if you don't have that great of a translate opener, you know, we had translation to start on R2, and then we would have had it on BB-8 and JTR as well. Like, we can still kind of brawl it out, especially getting this expose, like these extra exposes to help buy us some time. There's still some room to scrap it out. I actually didn't remember that there was a double B2 sniper droid. Huh. Alright, I I'm gonna screenshot this, actually. I need to make some more edits to that JTR guide. See, this is why I would love to have a resource that just says, like, all of the possible enemy comps for each wave. Yeah. Basically, the flamethrower first. Like, if there's a Magna Guard here, I would actually probably call this harder than double B2 double sniper. Because if Magna Guard counterattacked an R2 flamethrower and then started taunting, then suddenly this gets so much harder to deal with. Is there a weird argument to just... No. I was gonna say, maybe we just always try R2 basic and just, like, go for the 30 to 40%. I would say assume 30%, you know, hitting 3 out of 4 exposes, RNG-wise. Fairly reliable. Like, that would be 30% team turn meter, but, like, only chance to anger 1 B2. I don't know. Like, the flamethrower here was just so nice. Like, yeah. This expose buying us so much time. I think we all just want to take that. Yeah. I don't know. That was cool. It was definitely not as easy as I was saying it was going to be today, and we still got out of it. So, I'll take that. Alright, we got the GR mission, which I assume we'll probably just do shock clones. We got a GL Rey mission and a Jedi mission. So for GL Rey, actually, I've been using this squad for a while, and I feel like I still feel best about Vandor. You know, we have had Vandor play the Reviver role alongside just enjoying this. This is so much greedier, but, like, if you have him... This does sound kind of fun, right? Like... So the main thing that I'm talking about here, actually, is... Inspired Chupio. When this character first came out, the immediate thing that I thought about was that he potentially was going to be stupidly strong with Poe's unique, with the 10% of targets max health. Not as relevant for PvP, because of course in most matchups, as you're killing people, that's less people to hit, so it kind of counters itself. And LSTB, these AoE stacks go in between waves. So it's wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. This is just going to one-shot people. This is even stronger than Chewie's AoE, which is already one-shotting people. This is basically 250% health damage to the target that we're aiming at here, assuming 5 enemies that we're hitting. That being said, I would call that a greedy choice. I think Vandor has offered a very, very nice safety vest. But maybe I'm feeling a little bit greedy today. I don't know. I do think the team sounds like a lot of fun. I would love... Plus, also, you could argue that, like, the blind... Like, I would maybe give him this cross specifically. But... Right? Like, the blind will help buy some time. I guess the one thing you could also say, though, is leader is not rebel, so maybe less bulky than we're used to him being, but at least mine is gear 13 now. I definitely would not even consider this at gear 11. Isn't phase 2 double spy? No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to risk waves. Maybe next month. I will try it next month for sure. Let's stick with the plan a little. It sounds like a ton of fun. Don't get me wrong. It just... Yeah. I really might as well just make teams their own tabs. I guess I actually did. All right. Everyone's still just on all of the health spam. All this B. RIP my credits. Okay. I think that's everyone, I'm pretty sure. Alright. I still think shooting B2 probably... Might as well. So... The one thing I was also kind of excited about for Chupio method is I kind of want to just start trying to give Chewbacca Lifeblood first, which we will lose all that functionality and the possibility of revive, potentially, if we don't. But it would just help us get to the power spike so much easier. Let's try it. I might regret this. Report back in about 2 seconds here. This AoE is gonna steal the stealth from spies. This is gonna suck if we do this, but taking Nuke away from 2 spies, I think is worth giving that taunt. So, kinda gonna suck, but whatever. In for a penny. Yeah, there's the taunts. Alright, there we go. They should just start tunnel visioning on him all the way. And there is our Chewie inspired pretty much immediately. Of course, plenty of happy to see that. Alright, Poe, having had his damage immunity now and falling out of it is actually kind of dangerous, right? He is the one person in this team who Vandor cannot be a lifeline for. That being said, though, I think both of you did your bonk. He actually still has this. So he actually could nuke us again immediately. Let's try to control that. If we can, we might not even have enough potency. Okay, we do. Alright, at this point, we should just pretty much auto it. You're done. You're also done. I would almost rather put this on Poe than Vandor. And he is guarded, though. Yeah, see, they want him. I know you do. Believe me. God, like, just imagine. So, Chupio's, what am I trying to say? Chupio's assists aren't going to be quite as deadly as this, but we are still going, like, it'll bump Chewbacca assist from being 40% essentially to 60% per these 2 turns anyway. I don't really want to pop another Lifeblood just yet. Even though should. Okay, this is a sick spot to this wave. We should just have Chewie AoE immediately. Hell yeah, this is perfect. Been a while since I've actually got this lined up. Alright, you're free. You're also free. Thank you for playing. That was phase, or that was wave 2. Good talk. Now imagine on top of everything that just happened, imagine having a Chupio. Dude. Okay. At least they recognize the threat. They know what's going on. Got him dazed, which is annoying. How dare you? Wait, this team sucks suddenly. Wait, where'd my fun go? Something. I got you, you're inspired. At least it's got the AoE right. We've got that going. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, so this is kind of an annoying wave. I mean, we can one-shot B1, and that's nice and all, but it's like, what are we really doing? Are we really gaining much? So watch this. Just to prove to you how bad I think Whirlwind is in LSTB because of their inflated health and protection values. There's not that many people left. I bet that Whirlwind doesn't actually kill here. Yeah, see? It's all Poe unique driving all the damage here. If you don't have a whole lot of people left to hit, you're not going to be doing nearly as much as you think. And Poe must have pretty nice base potency. That or enemies just have really bad base tenacity. We're dipping Rey a little bit lower on health than I'd like her to be, but we'll get her back a little. Alright, let's try to get out of here. Is this just about to kill? Please don't. Okay. Okay. What do I care anyway? What do I know? Just trying to win. Alright, we definitely want to Rey ult here ASAP. Yeah, this is definitely... Is this? Wait. Dude, they have double spy. If we do this... I'm about to sin so hard. So... Chewie's going before the Geos. We Whirlwind to kill Brute. Chewie should have AoE. Chewie one-shot the GBA, but... There's 2 spies gunning us down, so... If for whatever reason, I don't see any reason why this would screw up, but if for whatever reason this somehow went south, this would get punished pretty hard. I mean, for whatever it's worth, we actually do still have Vandor ready for the revive on the side. Let's just... Yeah. Alright, like, they can take Chewie now. It actually doesn't even matter. I don't think they can take him. Yeah. Hey, why didn't you nuke? Well... I was gonna say maybe the AI knew not to, but both of them didn't have stealth. Weird. I respect your life choice. I'm just going through this entire TV without Rey ulting. I refuse. You'll make me ultimate off my cold dead body. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to ult on wave 4, or on day 4. I'll say that for certain. Until that point, I refuse. Okay, pretty sure this should just be shot clones. I think I actually did Padme Echo last time, but I feel like shot clones would still be better. I'm pretty sure I would rate shot clones as better than Padme. I mean, they don't have much control, but wave 2 felt like God. This is Rey, Chewie. Oh man, it just... Where'd that team go? That's all I'll say. See, at least for today, we get to enjoy the finer things in life. This, I could literally go in with like just these 3 or maybe these 4. We're still gonna win. Like, oh man, this is GP restricted. I actually would have thrown Kiadi-Mundi in here for good measure. But we can't use her. No, it's Old Ben. It's always Old Ben. Like, this is, in terms of like tier list for like the best LSTB team in the game, I think it has to be this. Do it Underman for the video title. Does it even let you? I actually don't know. We don't even have mods. Wait a minute. Wait, who stole? Man, last LSTB, Lucas never got his mod stolen. I had the figures. Ironically, we could go with this mod missing and it wouldn't really matter much. Most characters are like, wait, my speed's missing. On this, it's just like, yeah? That's the idea. Did I not save his mods from last time? Alright. We gotta do Old Ben's first just to make sure they aren't fighting over each other, but... Okay. Let's pop you all in. Sort by speed. 20 to Braun. Playing 2 because Old Ben gets priority. Should have the fastest one here. I don't think we have a good one yet. Actually, that's not bad. We'll still take the faster one. And Old Ben could actually be on better stuff. What am I doing here? Grab it for 3PO. This is actually a really nice mod line. Wait, this is so sick for Luke. Actually, wait, this is a perfect mod for Luke almost. Huh. If I was like picking and choosing stats, this would literally be the mod that I crafted. I don't know if I would go like percent offense, although Luke can do damage. I'd maybe go percent protection here, but like, this is a nice fit. All right, let's... I really just need to make... Whatever, I'll just go. I am almost positive that I went in and saved their Lotus. Did I just get distracted? Alright, let's just... In between LSTBs, I'm just going to nuke all these tabs. JKL, final. I think that the reason why I have this divided up by days is because different days bring different team comps, but... Just to have it here. Good measure. Old Ben final. So for this, for GMY, we definitely don't really care about him being on damage. We just want the boy hippity hoppity. Do we give him... Actually, potency's not about that. He does have some TM reductions I wouldn't mind picking up along the way. Yeah, he's just entirely here to cycle Luke's turn meter. Alright, do we just do this undersized? Will be so mad at me if I hit this ways for this. I feel extremely confident. So the only thing I would say is that we're potentially losing some Terminator for the team. You know, Hermit Yoda would give us Terminator on assists, and that's technically less generation here. But Grandmaster Yoda just gives Luke so much TM beyond that. Did I update the waves from Rey? I don't think I did. I feel like this keeps snapping to the right side corner every time that I adjust it. Alright. I mean... this is such a juicy team, right? Like, how could I possibly screw this up? It doesn't love me. Okay, fine. I tried it, though. Let the record show I did try to go in. Fine. I'm assuming JML had some overlap, so I'm just making sure I do a fresh draft over here for Hermit. I'm actually almost a little bit surprised. Am I, though? I'm surprised they don't let you try. A warning saying, like, hey, you're going in with not every slot full, I would understand. But, like, they don't even let you? That's a little bit boring. Alright, fine. Alright, so this is why this is OD. Just... from 500 starting speed, there's the speed alteration. Here's the AoE stun. We might as well just... yeah. Huh. Yeah, I meant, like, droid battalion dancing on top of all of the extra BS we already get with this team is just, like... And by the way, every time we're doing this, we're giving Luke 10% Terminator, so, like, yeah. As if this team needed any extra help here. Like, we're cycling this turn's cooldown, we're feeding Luke Terminator. There's just so much stupid stuff happening right now. This is why I was willing to go in undersized. This is why I was saying, like, Hermit Yoda doesn't really mean much here. No, I refuse. I'll use that again. We do kind of want to cycle Luke, just get this back up, because we are killing this wave fairly quickly. LSTB easy mode, it really is. God, I need to just not. This is the culprit right here. Hitting Luke's or Jedi Master Luke's first special and giving them crit damage up really is just. We're killing these waves too quickly. I think we're not going to reach this again. That was the one lovely thing about having Basil in this team. If we needed to just chill on a wave for a minute, we could keep this spy alive for like 10 plus turns if we needed with Basil here. This, especially now that I gave him the Zeta where he will always crit, we are extremely on no chill mode right now. Like, why are you, he's so fast. He's like 700 speed right now. Stop. I'm gonna use Taunt right now just to try to slow our roll a bit. Okay, actually, for what it's worth, we did get there by the end of this, but that was a bit painful. Why? Why? This has happened once before, actually. Like, it'll be, like, we'll take one turn at the end of a wave, and you'll think, like, okay, the next turn should have it. And then the next turn arrives, and it's still on one. I don't know if that's because we go in between waves, and somehow that doesn't reduce the cooldown. I mean, F-Flix is a perfectly fine starting button as well. Who am I kidding here? Unless that happens. And even still, like, hey, he completely avoided it. Hey, it also does not matter. You did your best. Old Ben can do the honors. Alright, we're not pressing the problem child button. Because we're getting a bonus turn, I'm not actually going to aim at the droid battalion. Like, we're already getting 100% anyway, so that will still come at the same rate. I want to leave the droid battalion alive to try to give it to the people who are going to do too much. Like, basically, I just wanted Luke to basic him. 3-turn. We're getting there. See, we could call Hermit Yoda maybe, but we're still going to be giving him crit damage up. Let's just not. Forsu, like, if you don't have him on potency modding, I could definitely see that. In this case, he has it, so it's not that critical. Right, Luke is low turn meter, so, and he's low, so we're basically overkilling him, and we're getting full value, so I'll take that. It is, we do have to worry about the fact that this isn't going to be up for a minute now, though. We do have the stun back up, at least. Alright, this, because the wave is about to end, the crit damage isn't going to matter, so let's just call Hermit Yoda. This is kind of what I was talking about last time, in terms of buying some time here. Alright. Bravery is going to knock him down a little bit for doing this, but I think we'll still... God, actually, this would be kind of a nice place to end the wave, or to have ended the wave, because we wouldn't have even needed the lead ability. Okay. We got the stun. We don't have the lead ability yet, but the lead ability is just there for the stun anyway, so... Same end results. He'll do the honor, sir. I'm not giving you Master's Training. Look, you're already on thin ice right now, buddy. I don't want to do this. I might just give it to old. I would actually almost call this more optimal. The fact that we started off without using stun and then just immediately had it. This is a really, really nice way to get some initial cooldown lowering. Alright, he's stunned for a while, so he's not going to be an issue. We can just droid battalion dance. I didn't want to do that. Oh. It's fine. It was a waste of a droid battalion, though. Luke cycling himself, I also don't really mind that much. We're 3 turns off. This really does just do so much more damage now. Just land double potency. Did I see that right? God, Open is so... We have so many safety belts here, and we haven't used any of them. Did I even use F-Flex once yet? I think I did because of the sniper droid. And he dodged, right? Like, we haven't... Like, I consider Mind Tricks to be a better F-Flex, by the way. We still haven't touched this yet. Like, that's how little they get to play the video game here. Let's do this to give Grandmaster Yoda a terminate. should be fine. This is gonna just one-shot that poor dude. Okay, stun is up. Alright, all we have to do is just walk out of here with some pretty solid turn meter. Watch, I bet this is going to do the exact same thing. We should, by the rules of the game, have the lead ability up, but we... Yeah. Again, we did the good preload, but I think that seems like a bug to me, right? It should be counting down by 1 per turn, but we went 1, 1. Alright, this being the last wave, I will grant you what you deserve. Deserve is strong. I'll give you what you desire. God, as if this team needed another mass assist too. We should be aiming over here. Not gonna touch this ever. Need to. He's not damage modded, by the way. It's just Netflix. I sound like I said Netflix. I'm just gonna start calling people now. Yeah, LSTB easy mode is what I would call that. Sure. Sure. I'll use it now. Yeah, Sam, that... I would actually call that run really, really sloppy. Just because of... We entered pretty much every wave. Granted, like, the whole going in between waves bug thing, yeah, but, like... So, entering each wave with Luke at really high turn meter was actually really good. But, generally the goal for me there is get stun up, and then get the lead ability up. And the lead ability was down pretty much the entire time. So, it basically forced me to just... Like, right, as long as you have the lead ability, it doesn't matter who you set up the preload on. I guess I just made that harder than it needed to be. Because it actually just forced me to get Luke up. You've been hearing Netflix. I feel like I haven't used shot clones in so long. Do you even... Do we have... Okay, we totally do. Please don't run into mod capacity issues, video game. He better be on speed potency in this setup. Lord help me. Why are you running crit damage? Well, okay, does this team actually have damage issues, though? That might be justified. How fast are we, then? I might actually agree with that assessment. I think speed potency might be a little bit too gung-ho on that. Yeah, we've got Rex here giving him cooldown reduction as well, yeah. I actually agree with that. Fair enough. Past me. I see you. Should be... about right. We have 5s. I don't know if I agree with the defense sets. I remember this being kind of iffy last time. Alright, like we could just go for max sacrifice value. I don't know that I have that many 6-star mods that are gonna... Like, this is a pretty sick value for a sacrifice, the percent offensive side being a little bit low. What if we activate both? I don't know, like, we could maybe consider offense. I don't know if we really... I mean, this mod actually, but... kind of fun. All right, let's go some offense. Let's splash some of that. Let's talk about killing power here. Yeah, this is a B. We'll always take that. This would be okay if this was 6 dot. Fortunately, not made of money. Can't quite. Maybe I just do it anyway. I think this looks hotter than this. Hey, let's do it. I think same story here. I'll take some percent health. We're plus 26k. We're minus... Why are we so minus? I guess minus 2 protection primaries. All right, let's compromise. I feel like we'll take away some speed from him. I do just want the team to be able to stay alive pretty effectively, though. All right, I think it's hard to feel mad at that. We can maybe go offense set, but again, my offense set's not anything to write home about. That's like an okay share. Percent defense won't transfer though. Percent defense won't transfer. Weird. Right, coming into a common trend a little bit. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just go with this. I think this is fine. Let me chuck you in. Game? What? All right. In Echo Grenade, I trust. It looks like I need to start trusting real quick. Yeah. All right, looks like we're gonna be Arc first and then Echo, but I think TM-wise we should still have priority. Unless B2 kicks him ahead. It didn't anger. Credit where it's due. All right, Echo. I really just... I mean, of course she's gonna gain team off the hits. Like, really? I just want the boy to go. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Am I gonna regret taunting? We do have damage concern. Let's just try to get to work a little bit. That was a like 9 stack. Okay. Look, you give that to me, I'll take it. I was expecting death, not like a fraction of a protection bar. He's gonna be on this first, which is gonna be annoying calling him, but like, eh. Maybe could have gone for a team reduction on him. What? You have... Okay, this is a weird way, man. Just get me out of here. We actually could have done Echo Grenade as well. I just did. Streamer RNG. Like, if he whipped this out, this I would call as, like, kind of expected. The AI will do that sometimes, right? Most of the time, Spy will do the expose first and then the nuke, or Droideka will do shield first and then the nuke. sometimes there's like a 5% or maybe even less than 5% that they'll just do the other move. So like he always does this, but sometimes this. But like basic though, like what? What? Excuse me? We actually didn't do enough damage. Okay. Calling assist on ARC Trooper should be pretty comfy here. Be best assist value, I think. I kind of just want to give turret to 5s. I've been missing out on. We're not actually taking that many hits though, but we have been missing out a bit on some of the fun. Alright, if we don't stun him and he counterattacks us, I'm a little bit sad. He did not. Did ARC Trooper just get 100% off of the turret assist? It's kind of funny. I guess it makes sense though, right? It is his turret. So she has... So... I mean, it doesn't really matter who we cycle to. I guess if we just want to rack some damage up, we could just do this. It's kind of something. Let's give 5 some extra bulk back. I know we're wasting some crit damage there, but... Oh, Arc was already at 100%. Fair enough. The turret gains 100% turn meter. Alright, counterattack me, sir. Do it. Or don't. So far he's 2 for 3. 3 for 4. Okay, it's respectable. He's about on par. You get a Shakti bonus turn at the end of that. That's actually not that bad. Kind of just mass assist into... I feel like we have tenacity at the very least. One out of 4 stuns. That is disappointing. Alright, Echo's actually kind of in sacrifice territory right now. He probably has heal block as well. I like how heal block isn't considered a priority thing to notify you. I kind of want to get 5 stomped up, maybe. We're gonna eat some heat from Dooku, so I feel like that kind of makes sense. I'm calling Rex. If we can get a TM reduction here, or 2, that would be excellent. That'll buy us so much time. Alright, this is like starting to reach the bounds of group, but like I might call Rex as well. We can't heal 5s, or we can't heal Echo. But if we get another double TM reduction here, it could buy us some nice time. I don't think the event ability is within range of getting lethal. I mean, maybe. Nah. Okay. He gave us some time for free. Which I appreciate. Yo, where is Echo's turn meter? We'll do everything I can to keep you from playing the game here. Okay. That's over with, but that was a huge pain. We didn't lose anybody at least. Why does, like, didn't he still have offense up? Or I think we dispelled that at the time, but like... I'm expecting so much more heat out of that sniper droid than is actually happening here. I'm gonna give turret to 5s, but there's a decent chance that 5s is just gonna start getting stun spammed to death. I do feel like that play is justified here, though. This at least hamper Dooku's moves on him a bit. At least so I thought. He has a taunt off of us, but I'm still looking for... He did this. An Echo Grenade would at least be a little bit of help. We are getting good Shock T Terminator at the very least. It's true, but... I think we need a little bit more happening here. Alright, this AoE shouldn't get 5s killed. Shock T... Okay. We get the cleanse off. We can also pass back to Rex. So I think Rex Nuke should just one-shot Dooku. That'll get us out of this. How did Lives take priority over that? Oh, because of the AoE. We literally just need Rex to go, and we get out of this with 5s alive. Give me my Rex turn, video game. You asshole. Oh, he doesn't even have nuke up, of course not. Alright, 5s, you lose turns. There's no way to avoid that. I don't think so. That's annoying. That's a lot annoying. Alright, the good news is Echo Grenade is a pretty good button. While it still has this, he'll waste it on that B1 while we work on everything else. This is going to be very annoying getting through all this. God, I actually was wishing that Echo would go first. That way we could actually just re-grenade them again. I actually might just give Echo speed up instead of Rex. Echo is so much more important in this fight than Rex is. I don't think we have enough clone turns for this to one-shot him. Like, it's definitely overkill here, but... I'm wrong. Okay. Revive's not coming up. Alright, he is gonna get to go. Thanks. Bit spicy. We don't get to heal him actually, but we will at least give some Terminator out to the rest of the team. It might just be waiting on Rex. Next Rex. No, I was right. Next Rex. That's so hard to say. Alright. Just go down. Okay. Yeah, that 5's wave was... Or that Dooku wave against 5's. Like, every chance that we had to heal, every chance that we had to cleanse, just nothing lined up. Did Echo get heal immunity? Is it not part of... Wait, it isn't, is it? kind of just glazed over that. Wait. Yeah, that seemed like Dooku lead still being in effect. That is definitely a bug. Huh. Look like Tyrion from Game of Thrones. True, but I'm also 6'4". Technically 6'3" now. Awesome. But so close enough. Alright. Again, not gonna be going for this. Maybe next year when General Kenobi is a galactic legend and I have to work on these clones, then we'll get there. Only if CG allows me to. Alright, I guess we still have to do this. I guess technically I'm supposed to ask an officer if I can do the CM instead, because this is just me getting crushed most of the time. Whatever, I'll just do this anyway. Whatever. I don't even count chips in. Wait, didn't I count chips yesterday? Shouldn't this be... I feel like the ruling that I made is that it should be whatever counts is seen here. But then that would mean chips counts. But then it also means that I don't get a chance at them. Oh, 36. Wait a minute. Guess I forgot to update one. It'll be 36 out of 37, counting ships. Alright, I'll just go by that layout. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to remod for the ships anyway. I think that's everything from the ground, which is all I'm really focused on. Alright, that actually... I'm a little bit sad about that. That didn't have to happen. I specifically said the concern about if we used AoE and couldn't get it back up in time. This could have been 37 out of 37 still, I would say. Probably should have been. You know, we can't predict the Wave 4 RNG. There's a chance that Dooku doesn't get dazed, counterattacks gas, and that's just the end of that fight. But that at least would have been a fight rather than just strolling in with basic and feeling like an idiot. So, yeah, whatever. Alright, I guess that is a bug that needs to get reported, because, yeah, it looked like Dooku just still had a lead in effect, even though he was dead. That's a bit yikes. That could maybe be bad later on. But, yeah. Alright, I guess other than that, that's most of pretty much everything that needs to be happening today, so. I have not really eaten yet today. I'm gonna go take care of that. While I'm taking care of that, you all should take care. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can still keep the trend going. Yeah, I think for tomorrow, phase 3, actually kind of down one combat mission, but we'll be doing cam, and yeah. After that, on to phase 4, which is the great unknown, or at least half of it. I know half of it, but you know, if we have to do JTR mid, that'll be a little bit new, spicy. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.